Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3, the Under-18 European Championship qualifiers, here in the sunny climes of Ashbourne, County Meath. Today's third game, and the first game of the day, features the visitors from Croatia, Ervačka, taking on the home team, Poland, Polska. We'll start off with the visiting team managers, coaches, and starting lineup first. The manager for the Croatian team, Ozren Zec. Coach Goran Planinic. Coach Goran Lekic. And Coach Elvis Meda. And for the starting lineup for the Croatian team today, leading off number 8, our center fielder Sven Anic. Hitting second, left fielder Bartol Bosanas. Hitting third, shortstop Bruno Speer. Pitcher today, batting fourth, Bartol Cherniak. First baseman, Petr Horvat. Second baseman, Leo Adrianic. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Sven Sabol. The catcher and batting eighth is Dorian Bartolcic. And playing right field and batting ninth, Roko Skjalko. And the rest of the Croatian team. And now, for the Polish team, the manager is Lukasz Tur, and the coach Anton Purpetniewicz. The starting lineup for the Polish team, leading off and catching Karol Wojciechowski. In center field, batting second, Hubert Jeschka. First baseman, Franciszek Dudek. Batting cleanup at shortstop, Piotr Puldowski. The pitcher today is Szymon Wojakowski. At third base and batting sixth, Adrian Paveles. At second base, batting seventh, is Kamil Kobierski. The left fielder batting eighth, Kasper Vasco. And batting ninth and playing right field, Ronan Pruszkowski. And the rest of the Polish team. Now, today's umpires, behind the plate, Alessia Ciccone. At first base, Paddy Fleming. And at third base, Gabor Nemeth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise, we'll have the national anthems for the two countries. First, the Croatian national anthem. Now we'll remain upstanding, the national anthem of Poland. Excellent. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play ball.
Żyjemy tam, żyjemy, gramy! Jazda, Polacy! Dawaj, Szymon, dawaj! Jazda! Od początku!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 3, the Under 18 European Championship qualifier here from the International Baseball Centre in Ashbourne, County Meath. I want to welcome everyone here. Remember, there's food and drink right behind us. Let's enjoy a long and sunny day of baseball. Now, for the Polish team, the home team, the battery for today is pitching Szymon Wojciechowski, pitching to his brother, interestingly enough, Karol Jakowski. These are going to be tough, folks. Around the horn from first to third, Dudek, Kobierski, Pavelec, and Pludowski. And from left to right, Vashko, Zeszka, and Pruszkowski.
So welcome back to the International Baseball Centre in Ashbourne, County Meath. We're ready to go with day 2 of the Under 18 European Championships Qualifiers Tournament in Pool A. Important game today between Croatia and Poland. Both teams had a win yesterday, so certainly vying for to secure a place in the final. Lead-off batter Sven Anic for Croatia takes the first ball, pitch high for a ball. Next pitch is a fastball in there for a called strike. That evens the count at 1-1. And a swing and a miss that time for the second strike. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And gets him swinging. So first batter is out on the swing and strikeout, and that's going to bring up Bartol Bosanic, the left hitter. And that pitch is just high for a ball. And that one misses down and away. 2 balls and no strikes now. That one also misses down, so the count goes to 3-0. And he loses him. That's a walk, and Croatia have their first base runner. That's going to bring up Bruno Speher, the shortstop. Speher pitched an incredible game yesterday against the Irish team, recorded 14 strikeouts.
Two outs.
Nice move over to first, and they got him. Kicked off at first base, and that is the second out on the caught stealing.
2 outs.
First pitch misses high and away on Speher. And that one in there high also for 2-0. Pitcher for Poland is Szymon Wojciechowski.
Right.
And And swing and a miss there is going to even up the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Gramy Polska.
And that'll be
And a
3
little
outs.
dribbler to the pitcher, falls, makes the play at first base,
Plays made
and
it
that's
first.
3 away.
Three.
We're going to go
That'll be
to
3
the
outs
bottom of the first,
for Poland.
0-0.
We go to the bottom of the first. It's nothing.
Polsko. Gramy teraz na tej pałce coś. Robimy punkty. Dawaj Karli, napocznij.
We head to the bottom of the first. The Croatian defense says up as follows. The battery for today is Sirnjak, and behind the dish, Bortolcic. From first to third are Horvath, Adrianic, Spear, and Sabol. And from left to right,
Gramy
Bosanas,
panowie od początku.
Anic,
Dawaj.
and in right, Roko Skialko.
Dawaj, jedziemy.
Bottom of the first. Leading off
So
for
we go to
Poland,
the bottom of the first. Leading off for Poland is Karol Kroczkowski, the catcher.
Dawaj. Zaczynaj Karol, dawaj. Robimy punkty. Dobre oko.
And takes the first pitch high and away for ball 1.
There's 1
And
out.
this one's popped up in the infield. Second baseman coming over,
Bring up
going to
center
get there.
fielder, Uber.
And that's going to retire the leadoff.
One out.
And there's 1 away.
Jeszcze masz robić.
That'll bring up center fielder.
Going to bring up
Yes.
Hubert Czeska.
Dawaj Hubercik. Jazda.
First pitch in there for a called strike on the fastball. Second pitch is high. That's going to even the count at 1-1.
One strike. One
Dawaj,
out.
jazda.
And that one's laced hard up the middle. Shortstop's not going to get there. That goes into center field. So we got a base runner aboard as Czeska gets a single into center field. It's going to bring up František Dudek, the first baseman.
Dudek.
Powtórz. Jedziesz.
So 1 out here, runner on first base. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0 ball game.
Dawaj. Jedziesz z nim, Franek.
Dudek takes high for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
And even now, 1-1. And this one hit hard to the shortstop deep in the hole. He can't come up with it, so he's going to be safe there. I think that'll be given as an infield single. And runners on first and second now with 1 away.
First and second with 1 out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Piotr Puldowski.
So that's going to bring up Peter Duvkovsky. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. That one's in there for a called strike, evens the count at 1-1. Bartol Cerniak is the pitcher for Croatia. And that one catches the outside corner for a called strike. Ball and 2 strikes now on Tudovsky. And there's the fly lifted out to right. Right fielder's going to get there. Fires back to second. Not in time. So there are 2 away now.
With 2 outs, that'll bring up the pitcher.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, Szymon Wojciechowski. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch. So man in scoring position now. And this is grounded over to first base. First baseman's got it. Takes it himself, unassisted for the out. 0-0. We go to the top 2.
It'll be the 3rd out in the bottom of the 1st. As we go to the 2nd, it's 0-0. to the top of the second. The Croatians lead off.
So the pitcher's going to lead it off now for Croatia in the second, Bartol Cerniak. Takes that first pitch high and tight for a ball.
One ball, no strikes, no outs.
And that one's fouled back out of play. We're going to even the count at a ball and a strike. Next pitch drops in, catches the inside corner. That's one ball and two strikes.
Number 13.
Nice slider there on the outside, swings and misses. So that's a swing and strikeout, and there's one away.
Number 13, the first baseman, Petar Horvat.
It's going to bring up Petar Horvat, the first baseman. First pitch misses high and tight for a ball one.
Ball one.
High and tight again for ball two.
One out. Three out.
3 balls and no strikes now the count.
That's ball four.
And that's just high. Horvat draws the walk.
Horvat with the runner on first. One out. That'll bring up second base.
It's going to bring up the second baseman, Leo Andrianic, with a runner on first now and one out. Pitcher steps off.
That's fouled off.
And this one's grounded just foul for strike one. That pitch misses down and in. Evens the count at 1-1.
1-1. One out.
And that ball smoked over the first, but caught by the first baseman. And the base runner is hung out there for the double play. And they are out of the inning. And we'll go to bottom of 2, 0-0.
Double play. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0. Poland and Croatia. on the second. Leading off with the poles, number 9, third baseman, Adrian.
So Pavelet's going to lead it off for Poland in the bottom of the second. And he fouls that one off out of play. Pavelet's playing third base for Team Poland today. And this one's lifted out into center field. It's about right at him, so that's an easy catch and one away.
For the first out of the inning. That's a one away here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up second baseman Kamil Kobierski.
It's going to bring up Kobierski, the second baseman. And swing and a miss on the first pitch there for strike one.
No balls, one strike, one out.
And takes a pitch high for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Now misses on the outside. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, one strike, one out.
And called strike there, evens the count on Kobierski. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's lifted into center field, and that's going to drop. And Kobierski's aboard with a single.
Single to center for Kobierski. One on,
It's
one
going to bring
out.
up Vasco, the left fielder. So runner aboard for Poland here in the bottom of the second. Vasco's playing left field for Team Poland. Shows bunt but pulls back, thinking the pitch is high, but it's a called strike.
The pitch is a strike. No balls, one strike, one out.
Shows bunt again and offers at that one, but misses it. So now in a hole 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes, one out.
Takes a fastball down and in this time for a ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count on Vasco. So a quick check on the runner over at first, but he dives back in safely.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, one out.
And swing and a miss there for the strikeout.
Bring up the right fielder.
2 away now.
The strikeout in the book, ladies and gentlemen.
So going to bring up the right fielder, Ronan
Bring
Pruskowski.
up the right fielder, Ronan
Pruskowski actually plays his baseball locally here in Ashbourne in Ireland for the Ashbourne Giants and the Ashbourne Titans. And he takes the first pitch for a called strike.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Shows bunt, but pitches in the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front, and a runner's going to hold on at first base. One ball and one strike now to count. Pruskowski showing bunt again. Runner goes this time. There's not going to be a throw. It's a called strike for 1 ball and 2 strikes now to count. Runner in scoring position. Next pitch is way high, evens the count on Pruskowski. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one misses high. It's going to run the count full on Pruskowski. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner on second base here in the bottom of the second with a 0-0 ball game. And that pitch just misses down. And that's ball 4 to Pruskowski. He's going to take first base. So runners now on first and second.
And with first and second.
That gets us back to the top of the order with Karol Wojciechowski, the brother of the pitcher. And he's first pitch swinging there, and a grounder to the first baseman. It's going to get him unassisted, and that's 3 outs. 0-0 going to the top of the third.
At the bottom of the second, we go to the top of the third at Rachka Nil, Polska Nil.
Gramy, panowie, gramy!
So we go to the top of the third now, 0-0 ball game. Leading off for Croatia, it's number 18, the third baseman, Sven Sabo. And first pitch just a little high there. Goes to the backstop. Ball 1. which is a nice fastball, just catches the outside corner at the knees. Evens the count 1-1. That pitch down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike on Sabo. And swing and a miss there. It's going to run the count full.
3 balls, 2 strikes. No out.
And this is chipped over to first base, and it's a fair ball, knocked down by the first baseman, but he's not going to have a play. And Sabo have a lead-off runner aboard.
Croatia will bring up number 10.
It's going to bring up Bartolicic, the catcher. First pitch just missing on the inside corner. Pretty good pitch. It's called a ball. And the bunt is a good one. Pitcher slips, fires to first, and they get him on the outside. Nice play by both the pitcher and the first baseman to retire the bunt, but does his job as a sacrifice to get the runner over to second base.
We got 1 out, runner at second. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 7, Rocco.
So runner in scoring position now is going to bring up the right fielder, Skalko. First pitch is right down Broadway for strike 1. Pick-off attempt there at second base, ends up in center field, but the runner's going to hold on.
One out.
And just misses on the outside corner. That's going to even the count 1-1. Pretty good pitch there, but just missed. And a high chopper over to second base. Going to be a tough play, but just gets the runner. And that's the second out of the inning. And the runner from second advances to third on the play. So they have a runner at third base with 2 away. Gets us back to the top of the order with Sven Anic. First pitch just misses high and away. So a good chance for Croatia here with a runner on third base. 2 outs in the inning though. See if Poland can work their way out of this one.
The pitcher for the third out.
And he tries to bunt with 2 outs, but pops it up to the pitcher for an easy catch, and that's going to take care of Croatia in the top of the third. And we're going to go to the bottom of 3, still 0-0.
Brave Polska! Bravo!
So we move to the bottom of the 3rd. Szczeska going to lead it off, the centre fielder for Poland. Got a bit of a pitcher's duel here so far. 0-0 ball game, although both teams have had some base runners. So Szczeska taking a big hack at that first pitch, but coming up empty for strike 1. Next pitch is in the dirt. Rebounds off this beautiful wall here at the International Baseball Centre in Ashbourne. Count goes even on the strike. Swings a little chopper, just rolls foul down the 3rd base line. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Szczeska. And a hard hit over to 3rd base. He throws across the diamond just in time to get him. And the leadoff runner's away, 1 out. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Dudek. He got an infield single to the shortstop position in the 1st inning.
No ball is 1 strike.
First pitch is fouled away out of play. 1 strike. Go right at him with the fastball. He lifts that one up and just over the shortstop. Going to get into left for a single. So Poland have a base runner. It's going to bring up Budowski, the shortstop. Runner on first now with 1 away. First pitch misses off the plate for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. 1 out.
Next pitch is down and away. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes.
second base.
And this one's grounded to third, could be two. Fires to second, gets the out there. No throw over to first base. So they get the lead runner. Two away now.
Pitcher.
Number 13, the pitcher.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, Szymon Wojciechowski. So runner still on first base with the fielder's choice. First pitch misses high and away for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs.
Swings through that one for a strike, evens up the count at 1-1. And tries to float in the off speed there, but it just stays high. And that's 2 balls and 1 strike. And a little chopper back to the pitcher there, and he's going to underhand it all the way over there to first base and takes care of Poland in the third. So we're going to go to the 4th inning, still 0-0.
Croatia 0. Go to the top of the 4th. That'll bring up Croatia.
So Basanis, the left fielder, going to lead it off for Croatia here in the top of the 4th. 0-0 ball game. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes, no out.
That one is fouled back. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Next pitch misses up. 2 balls and a strike.
No out.
First.
And a little chopper to second base, and he can't come up with it. Tries, and it's too late now. So he's going to be aboard on the error. And that's a lead-off base runner for Croatia.
4, shortstop Bruno Spehr.
It's going to bring up Bruno Spehr. He's playing shortstop today. Had some very hard hit balls last night. Started high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes, no outs.
2 balls and no strikes now. So they're going to have to come at Ashbourne. Good chance for the Croatians here to get something going. They're going to check that runner over at first, but back safely. And that one misses high and away. 3 balls and no strikes on Ashbourne. And they lose him on 4 straight. It's going to put Spar aboard. So runners on first and second now with nobody out. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Bartol Cerniak. He's going to bring out the coach for a little chat and a little encouragement to see if Poland can work their way out of this developing jam.
First and second, bring up Cerniak. There's no outs here in the top of the fourth.
So Cerniak takes the first pitch high for ball 1. And they go right at him with the fastball for a called strike. He's taken all the way after 5 straight balls. So 1-1 now to count. Next pitch is down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. And this ball's hit hard in the gap. That's going to get over the outfielders all the way to the fence. 1 run's going to score. And they're going to hold runner at third base. So 1 run's in and a double there with 1 RBI and a runner still at third. So second and third now for Horvath.
Ball, no strike.
Croatia first to put a run on the board. First pitch high for a ball to Horvath. So he's got 2 runners in scoring position now. Still nobody out here in the fourth. So good chance for Croatia. That ball misses down. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's down and away, 3-0. Pitcher's upset with himself. He's getting into a bit of trouble here. Well, he comes right back with a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now the count. And that one just misses, and that is a walk that's going to load up the bases for Leo Andrianic, the second baseman. And starts him off down and away for ball 1. Second pitch is a called strike, it's going to even up the count at 1-1. And that's fouled off out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. Infielder playing in here for Poland, see if they can cut this run off at the plate and avoid any further damage. And little chopper to the shortstop, might just work. Fires home, it's down, and the catcher cannot handle it. And that's going to score another run. That's going to be charged as an error, probably to the shortstop. So 2-0 now to Croatia. That's a strike called. Strike 1.
The ball's 2 strikes to the batter, third baseman, Sabo.
0-2 now the count. And that one's pulled foul down the third baseline. Base is still juiced here. And still nobody out. Now pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's off the plate. 2-2 to Sabo. Got a infield single in at his first at bat.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 10, Dorian Bartolo.
And that one drops right in there for a called strike. So 1 away now. That's going to bring out Bartolcic, the catcher. Offers at the first pitch, called a strike.
1 out.
And next pitch is fouled back. 0-2.
1 away here in the 4th.
And swings through the high fastball. Pitcher put a little extra mustard on that one and gets the swing and strikeout. So 2 down now. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Skalko. See if Poland can halt the damage here. First pitch misses outside for ball 1.
The out is recorded at second base for that 4-6.
And there's a ground ball to second base, going to go the short way over the second to the put out by the shortstop, and they get out of it with only 2 runs. But now Croatia ahead 2-0 at the middle of the 4th.
2 runs now, 2-0 after 3.5.
Wracamy do gry.
Go to the bottom half. The fourth
So
inning.
Pavalic going to lead it off for Poland, the third baseman, in the bottom of the fourth.
Catch is made by the center fielder, and that's one out.
And he lifts the first pitch out into center field, but the center fielder's under it.
That'll bring up number 18, second baseman.
Makes the catch, so one quick out here in the fourth. Poland allowed 2 runs there in the top of the inning. And Kobierski, the second baseman, going to come up now.
This is a strike. 1 out.
Dobre oko, dobre.
Ball.
Dawaj, dawaj.
So 1-2 the count now. And a called strike there for strike 3. So that's 2 away now. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Vasco, who's out of the game, and Michael Sosna is going to take the at-bat.
Let's go.
So first pitch is in there for a called strike.
2 out.
He's out.
Next pitch is lifted out into center fielder. That's going to be a tough play, diving catch, and he made the catch. It's called out. Outstanding diving catch there in center field, and Poland are retired. We go to the 5th. Croatia leading 2-0.
After 4 complete, Croatia 2, Polska nil.
Gramy, panowie. Nic się nie dzieje. Spokojnie, Szymon, jedziemy z nimi.
So we go to the 5th, and top of the order for Croatia. Sven Anic going to lead it off. Croatia leading 2-0.
Dawaj, Szymon, dawaj. Spokojnie, jedziesz z nim.
First pitch just misses high and away for ball 1.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes, no out.
Next pitch a bit wider. 2 balls and no strikes.
Spokojnie.
2-0.
It's 3-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes, no out.
Jedziesz, Szymon, jedziesz.
On the jerk. It's a walk.
Next pitch inside for ball 4, skips past the catcher, but the runner will just go down to first base with the walk. So they have a leadoff runner aboard here in the top of the 5th. It's going to bring up Bosanac,
No out.
the left fielder.
Gramy. Tak,
First pitch called strike on Bossenats.
Save it first.
Quick snap throw over to first, but back in safely. Try it again, but back safely again, diving, trying to keep that runner close here. And there he goes on the pitch, throw down from the catcher's right on the money, and they put the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Runner wasn't happy with the call, felt the tag wasn't made in time, but he is out on a caught stealing. Pitch misses.
Dawaj Szymon, spokój! Jedziesz z nim! Gramy!
Next pitch is high and they lose him. That's a walk.
Dawaj Szymi, spokojnie!
So Speher now at bat.
Dawaj Szymon, dawaj!
Takes the first pitch for a ball. And that one's fouled back out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. One out here with a runner on first base.
Czujnie tam panowie, gramy!
Next pitch is high, 2 balls and a strike now to Speher.
Spokój Szymon! Dawaj, dawaj! Jedź z nim!
A swing and a foul tip held by the catcher. Evens the count at 2-2.
Dawaj Szymon, dawaj!
Another quick check on the runner over at first, but dives back safely.
Dobra próba, dobra!
Oh, next pitch is a bit wide, gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance to second base. That one might get charged to the catcher on the pass ball. And there's ball 4 to Speher, so he's aboard with a walk as well. Runners on first and second now. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Cerniak. First pitch misses high and tight for ball 1. So runner in scoring position now for Croatia. They're trying to extend their lead. And next pitch is down. 2 balls and no strikes now to Cerniak. And a called strike there at the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike. And this one's lifted into the gap deep in left. Left fielder going back on it and can't make the catch.
Score for Croatia.
One run's going to score.
Ends up at
They hold the other runner at third base.
47 with 1 out.
They waited to see if the ball was going to be caught, and the
Horvath.
batter Cerniak held to the single,
One out.
One out.
First baseman, number 13,
and
Captain
one
Horvath.
run across.
Horvath.
Croatia now leading 3-0.
First pitch is balls, one
So
strike,
going to bring
one
up
out.
Peter Horvath with runners at the corners and one away.
This is a strike. No balls, one strike, one out.
Second pitch is high on Horvath, evens the count at 1-1. Nice fastball at the top of the zone there, called strike. 1-2.
Fouled off.
And this one's fouled back, and he stays alive with the count of 1-2.
Dawaj, Szymon!
12 seconds.
And gets Horvath swinging,
Adrianic.
so there's two away now.
Adrianic.
That's 2 outs.
2 outs.
Still runners at the corners, and that's going to bring up the second baseman, Leo Andrianic.
Andrianic.
Bałty, gramy!
First pitch high and tight for ball one to Adrianic.
1-0, 2 outs.
Dawaj, Szymon, dawaj!
Two balls. No strikes.
Jedziesz, Szymi, jedziesz, spokój!
And a called strike there on Andrianic.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Takes the count to 2 balls and a strike.
Gramy, gramy!
Runners at the corners and 2 away. Next one misses high and tight. 3 balls and a strike.
Dawaj, Szymi, dawaj!
With 2 outs.
Next pitch is right down Broadway for a called strike. That's going to take the count full,
With 2 outs.
and the runner from first is going to be going.
The count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch is lifted foul down the right field line.
3-0.
It's going to drop,
Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes.
and the count stays full.
2 outs.
Kończ
in the
go,
top of the
Szymon!
fifth.
Kończ go!
Runners have to return,
3-0. Croatia.
and we'll do it again. And this one's grounded over to the first base side. First baseman comes up with it. He's going to win the race to the bag and gets the third out. Croatia retire, but they add one more to their lead, and they lead it 3-0.
As we go to the bottom half of the fifth, Poland has a set at the back. It is 3 Croatia, 0 Poland.
Gramy, gramy!
So Cerniak still on the mound for Croatia, doing a good job to shut out Poland so far through 4 innings. And Ronan Pruszkowski is going to lead off for Poland here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes the first pitch for a called strike.
Right fielder, number 31, Ronan Pruszkowski.
And the off speed is floated right in there for another called strike. Pruszkowski and 0-2.
First out here in the bottom of the 5th. I'll bring up the.
And now goes with the fastball, and Pruszkowski takes it looking, and he's the first out of the inning. I'll get us back to the top of the order with the catcher, Karol Wojtkowski.
Wracamy do gry, wracamy, dawaj!
Takes that first pitch outside for ball 1.
Dawaj Karol, wracaj do gry. Go, crush it.
One strike, 1 out.
That pitch is high for ball, and the count goes to 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's lifted high behind the plate, but that's going to go out of play. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch goes high and away for ball 3. That's going to take the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For strike 3.
And a nice tailing fastball there, catches the inside corner. Very good pitch. And there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 27, Hubert Jeska.
It's going to bring up the center fielder, Szczeska. Takes a pitch up for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. 2 outs.
It's a strike.
And that's a called strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch again.
1-1.
Evens the count at 1-1. Now it's high and tight.
2 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls and 1 strike. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Dawaj, dawaj Hubert.
And swings through the fastball to even the count at 2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs.
And a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and he strikes out the side. All 3 of them looking at strike 3, and Poland still to get on the board here as we go to the 6th, and Croatia leading 3-0.
So as we go to the top of the 6th inning, Croatia at bat. The Polish team have a few defensive substitutions. Third baseman Adrian Pavelet, he will now be pitching, and the pitcher Szymon Wojciechowski will replace him at third base. So the new battery is Pavelet.
So
leading off for
defensive
Croatia
change
at the top of the
for
sixth.
Poland. The new pitcher,
3-0 lead.
the third baseman, comes in to pitch. It's Adrian Pavelet, and the starting pitcher Szymon Wojciechowski moves over to third base. And for Croatia, the leadoff hitter is going to be the third baseman Sven Sabol. Is 1 for 2 today, with an infield single over the first base on his first time at bat, and struck out looking last time. And he takes the first pitch for a called strike.
No balls and a strike, no outs. Top of the sixth.
And he fouls the next one off his leg. No balls and 2 strikes.
On deck.
Number 10.
And swings through a high fastball. Schabel's retired. One away here in the top of the sixth.
Number 10, Dorian Bartolcic. 1 out.
Now one misses inside for a ball.
1 strike, or rather 1 ball, no strike.
And that one's lifted into right field, but that's going to tail foul. It's going to even the count at a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Bartolcic, the catcher, at bat. And he pops this one up high in the infield. First baseman's under it and is going to make the catch. And there's two away. It's going to bring up Schalko, the right fielder, with 2 away
Number 7, right
in the
fielder,
6th.
Schalko.
First pitch is high and tight for ball 1. And swings through the inside fastball to even the count at a ball and a strike. This one's fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Schalko.
Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Now this one's lifted deep into the gap and left, moving over, and the catch is made. So 3 outs, and Croatia are retired. Going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Still Croatia ahead, 3 runs to 0.
We go to the bottom half of the 6th. Croatia 3 and Poland 0. We enter the bottom of the sixth inning. For those of you unfamiliar with under 18 European Championship baseball, these games are 7 innings.
So we head to the bottom of the sixth now. Poland chasing 3 runs. Dudek is going to lead it off for them, first baseman. He's 2 for 2 today so far, with 2 singles. Cerniak still pitching for Croatia. And starts him off with a high fastball for a ball. Brings the next one down a little bit for a called strike. It's going to even the count at 1-1. 2-1 now. Cerniak has 5 strikeouts today, including 3 of them in the last inning. And that one just misses down and away. Takes the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. And now that one's going to miss down, so ball 4, and Dudek is aboard with the walk as the leadoff base runner for Poland. That's going to bring up Dudowski, the shortstop. So runner on first with nobody out. That first pitch is just screwed off, foul off the end of the bat for a strike 1.
Bottom half of the 6th inning.
Next pitch down in the dirt for a ball. Catcher keeps it in front and keeps the runner at first base. 1-1 the count.
Over the first, runner's safe. 1-1.
That pitch in for a called strike, ball and 2 strikes. Cerniak doing a very good job here today, still pitching strong in the 6th, giving up 4 hits today. Pitch is in the dirt, catcher just keeps it in his neighborhood, and the runner will not advance. Two and 2 now, the count. Breaking pitch stays high, and that's going to run the count full. And Tadovsky lifts this one into left field. Left fielder's coming over and got room and makes the catch. And Dudovsky's retired. Dudek retreats back to first base. And there's one away. That's going to bring up Szymon Wojciechowski, who's now playing third base.
One out.
Lifts the first pitch into left field, and nobody's going to get to that one, so he's going to be aboard with the single and advances Dudek over to second base. So two runners now aboard for Poland with one away, and that's going to bring up Pavelec, who's now the pitcher. And first pitch to Pavelec is a strike.
One out here in the bottom of the sixth.
And this one's lifted into foul territory at first base, but they got room. The first baseman makes the catch in foul territory. That's going to be two away now. Runners stay at first and second base. It's going to bring up Kobierski, the second baseman. So a chance for Poland with the runner in scoring position to get onto the scoreboard. First pitch is up for ball one.
No strikes, 2 outs.
And that one's down. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to Kobierski. And that one misses high, 3-0.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
And that pitch is high for ball 4, and that's going to juice him up. Cerniak may be tiring here, must be getting close to his pitch count limit. And sure enough, that's going to bring out the coach to have a little chat. So he's going to stick with Cerniak and Michael Sosna, the left fielder, comes up to bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch, a called strike.
No balls and 1 strike.
And the next one is fouled back.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
So Sosna's in an 0-2 hole. But runners in scoring position. The base is loaded.
Slow.
Next pitch is low. Looks like a change up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Sosna. Next one is driven past the shortstop in the center field. 1 run's going to score. They're bringing the runner from second. The throw to the plate, not. It's cut off. And 2 RBI single for Sosna, and Poland are on the board, and it is now a 3-2 ball game.
We have a pinch hitter, number 28.
Kuba, dawaj, dawaj!
Batter is Jakub Shishmura. They'll come in for.
And we have a pinch hitter now for Pruszkowski, who's out of the game. Jakub Shishmura comes in to hit for him. Still a runner in scoring position. Runners at first and second. And it's a 1-run ball game. First pitch is fouled back and out of play.
Dawaj, dawaj!
And swings through that pitch and is in an 0-2 hole. 2 outs here with runners on first and second. Croatia leading by 3 runs to 2. And that one misses high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's lifted foul over at the first base side. First baseman chasing it, but he is going to run out of room. And that is a foul. Counter stays at the ball and 2 strikes. So a big 2 RBI single for Sosna has made a ball game of this one, as Poland bring it to within 1 run. And still with the runner in scoring position.
Play is made 4-6. The out is recorded at second base.
Well, that pitch is grounded over to second base. They're going to go the short way and get the runner at second on the fielder's choice, and that's enough to retire Poland. But they strike back and get on the board, eventually getting to Cerniak. And we go to the 7th with Croatia leading 3 runs to 2.
Gramy, panowie teraz! Czujnie w obronie!
So we go to the top of the 7th now, and for Croatia's top of the order with the center fielder Sven Anic. He has walked today and is 0 for 2. Was caught stealing in his last at-bat in the 5th. And that first pitch misses for ball 1. Next pitch is right in there. Ball and a strike now on Anic. A little chop comebacker to the pitcher. Anic hustling down the line, but the pitcher has time to get him at first base, and there's one away. It's going to bring up Bosanis, the left fielder. Pitches in there for a called strike to start him off.
No balls in the strike, 1 out, top of the 7th.
And this one's fouled back and out of play. So Bosanit's in the 0-2 hole here. And that one misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 out.
That just misses off the plate. It's going to even the count at 2-2. This one is lifted deep in the left field, heading for the corner. Left fielder's going back, and makes the catch. Covered a lot of ground to get to that ball. And Bosanis is retired, and there are 2 away. It's going to bring up Bruno Sparrer, the shortstop.
There's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and that'll bring up shortstop number 4, Bruno Sparrer.
And first pitch to Sparrer is just off the plate for ball 1. Our next pitch also a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 today on a comebacker to the pitcher in the first and has walked twice. And this one is fouled off out of play. 2 and 1.
2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the 7th.
Gramy, Polska, gramy! Dawaj, Adi! Chodź go!
And that one's in the dirt out of his ankles and skips past. Ball 3. 3 and 1 now the count. And they go right at him this time, but he's taken all the way. That's going to run the count full. Croatia trying to get an insurance run here in the last inning, but they need a base runner. And Sparrer promptly delivers and dumps the ball into right field. So he's aboard now with 2 away. And that's going to bring up Cerniak.
2 out.
Might see a runner in motion here to get into scoring position. First pitch misses down and away for ball 1 on Cerniak.
Dawaj, Adi, dawaj!
And that one misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And they go right at him here, and that's a called strike. 2 balls and a strike now to Cerniak.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs to Cerniak.
And this one fouled back and out of play. Going to even the count at 2-2. So 2 outs here. Runner on first.
Made by the second baseman, scored.
And that's a reach for that pitch and pops it up in the infield. And the second baseman is under it. And that retires Croatia, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Poland is chasing 1 run to stay in this ball game.
Croatia 3, Polska 2.
Gramy, Polska, gramy! Zróbcie to dla nas!
So Cerniak retakes the mound here, still going strong, looking for that complete game W. They are 3 outs away from it. And Poland is going to start off with the top of the order.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Croatia playing to a 3-2 lead. And Poland will send up top of the order, number 1, the catcher, Karol Bojakowski.
Dawaj, Karlik, dawaj!
Takes the call at first.
So ground ball over in the hole at second base. The second baseman gloves it and fires to first, not in time. And Poland have the leadoff base runner that they were looking for on the infield single by Bojakowski. That's going to bring up Krzyzewski, the center fielder, and Poland need to do whatever they can to scrape across a run here. Good opportunity for them now with the leadoff runner aboard. So shows bunt and drops it over to third base. Going to drop in front of the third baseman. He's coming in, fires to first, just in time. Get him at first, but the sacrifice bunt does its job to advance Bojakowski over to second base, now in scoring position. That's going to bring up Dudek, who is 2 for 2 today, also with a walk. And that is going to be it for Cerniak. We are going to have a new pitcher, looks like the right fielder.
Until we get all the details, how about a few tunes?
Franek, czekamy na to. Zrób to.
With one out in the bottom of the 7, Croatia come up with a few defensive changes into pitch. Number 8, Ron Cotton. The pitcher, Cernyak, goes over to first base. The shortstop slides over to third. And Bruno Speer is now the shortstop.
Only one pitch, guys. Dawaj, dawaj, Franek, dawaj.
So new pitcher is going to be Ron Karin, and some other defensive changes for Croatia.
Dawaj, Franek, dawaj.
Cernyak stays in the ball game over at first base. And first pitch from Karin is a called strike. We have a runner in scoring position and one out. And that ball is lifted in left field. That's going to be a single. They are going to hold him at third base. And probably a good decision, a strong throw into the plate. But now they have runners at first and third with just one out here. And a lot of options as to how to score the runner from third.
Dawaj, Piotrek, czekamy na ciebie. Dawaj go do domu.
That's going to bring up Tudowski, the shortstop.
Dawaj, Piotr, spokojnie.
Karin goes at him with an inside cutting fastball. He fouls it down the third baseline for strike one.
Croatia 3, Poland 2.
So Poland 90 feet away from tying the ball game here.
Dawaj go do
If
domu.
Tudowski can put the ball in play somewhere. And runner goes on this pitch. They throw down to second, but it's cut off in the middle of the field. And the runner is going to get in to second base on the defensive indifference. And the count goes even at 1-1 on Tudowski. So two runners in scoring position here.
Finish him off right here.
Ball is lifted into center. It's going to drop. Going to be caught. The runner from third tags and is going to score. And the other runner advances over to third. That ties up the ball game 3-3. There are now two outs and a runner still at third base. And that's going to bring up Szymon Wojciechowski with a chance to walk this one off.
Pitch is outside, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. We're tied in the bottom of the 7th.
Dawaj go do domu. Dobre oko, super.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
2-1 now they count.
Dawaj go do domu, dawaj.
Sorry, 3-0. And that one misses and it's ball 4. So we have runners at the corners once again. And 2 outs. Pavelets is going to be coming up to bat, but the coach has come out and it looks like he's going to make possibly some changes. The offensive coach. So the offense just make their plan. We have 2 outs, runners on the corners in a tied ball game. Poland with the chance to win this one right here. First pitch is a ball. And now they are going to elect to put that runner aboard on the intentional walk. And that is going to load him up for Kobierski, the second baseman. So 2 away now, the base is loaded. 3-3 ball game. And that one's tipped foul for strike 1.
2 outs. Bases loaded. The batter
and he swings through that one. 0-2 now the count. Croatia looking to take this one to extra innings. And that pitch misses down and away. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. And this one's lifted into right field, and it is gonna drop. Run from third, crosses the plate, runner safely to first, and that is a walk-off win for Kamil Kobierski, and Poland win it 4-3.
Croatia 3.
Well, a very exciting game there, and Croatia now have a 1-1 record, and Poland have a 2-0 record, which is certainly likely to be enough to cement a position for them in the final on Sunday. And a well played game by both teams. Very exciting walk-off there in the bottom of the last inning. We will see you later on for Ireland versus Slovakia.
Big round of applause for both our teams in a superb game. Croatia and Poland, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding. Just to remind everyone, amongst the Polish celebrations, that we have Game 4 of the Under-18 European Championship taking place later today at 6 o'clock. It'll be the team from Slovakia taking on the hometown Ireland. And that's at 6 o'clock. Tell your friends, stick around, invade the bar, invade the food, let's spend some money, folks. I'll see you all back here, 6 o'clock for Game 4.
Brawo, panowie! Jesteście wielcy! Super!